このキャンドルさんレジの横のオープンの看板につけたよおとぎ話のお姫様も白馬に乗った王子様も誰も見つけられなかったアイテム探し出すよいつの間にか君が座るこのキャンドルさんキラキラと光り輝いてこの街のみんなに微笑みかけるよみんなの笑顔が見たくてみんなの役に立ちたくてアイテムを並べて今日もこの店で二人で待ってますいつもずっときっとあなたの願いを叶えるために待ってるよ
All right, we're trying out Recettear, an item shop tale for an hour. So this obviously is not a new game. I think plenty of people have heard of Recettear at this point. It came out in 2010.
This with Shrek information.
It did in North America,
It's a
12
disc
years
full of
ago.
Shrek fan art.
Apparently, also
ready to
this was
see
the
it?
first Japanese indie game on
Great
Steam,
deal of evidence
so it does
of
have some
questionable practices
historical
and
importance
illegal activities
for the North
by
American
Shrek.
market.
I knew
What?
it.
Oh,
I
when
knew
did
all
that
this
happen?
time that Shrek
That's
was
not
up
right.
to.
How did that even happen? Went to a different OBS scene. That's not what we're looking at here. We're looking at this game here. We're looking at Recettear. It's an RPG about running an item shop. I haven't played it before. I've seen a little bit of it, but I don't actually know how it plays. I guess we're gonna find out. Someone's oversleeping. It doesn't matter how important today is. Sometimes you just don't want to get out of bed. Murple? Not really sure how you make that sound. Dreaming about food. But she loves the candy. Mimble. She is very discombobulated about who and where she is when she wakes up. I understand. There is no time for good morning. Only business. Plan. Oh, that sounds nice. Spend the rest of your life in bed dreaming about that candy. Today is when we're going to open the store. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Go wash your face and stop looking like such a slob. Oh my god, Recette. You slept in your clothes? Come downstairs. She'll be right down. Let's open the shop right now. Capitalism, ho! We need to be patient. We need to take care of a few matters before we open. Like what? You see, we apparently have nothing to sell, and Recette just wants to open the store anyway. Nothing to sell. What do we do? We need to establish a stock of items. Yeah, it doesn't sound like we're ready for this to be our opening day if we don't have anything. Where should we go?
そうですね
We're going to visit the town market or the merchants guild. Because we need to give our regards to the head of the guild. Yes, we need to network. We need to schmooze. We need to bribe the head of the guild to let him know we're doing business here. It's a place run by that old guy. We can buy a stock from the guild. It would also not hurt to grovel to the chief. The guild is the organization that allows us to work here in the first place. Let's go right now. All right, so Tyr is our fairy. Some fairies help a person out with adventuring. And Tyr is here to help us with the most exciting of adventures of all, running a small business. We wanted to go through the window. That is not our catchphrase. Do not say the catchphrase. It's copyrighted. Well, we have display cases, but nothing to fill these display cases with. All right. Town square, market, pub, chapel, adventurers guild, merchants guild. Let's head to that merchants guild.
こんにちは
A girl and a fairy. You two are Recette and a loan shark. All right, so Tyr is not our friend. Do we owe Tyr money? Is Tyr here to make sure we pay her back?
そうだよ
Oh, we're business partners. We're business partners. Partners it is. Yeah, how is our shop coming along? Like, we have a shop. It's just there's nothing in it. We're opening today. We probably should have thought about stocking up before today. But, I mean, look, things happen. We know what's... I don't know if Recette knows what's what. That is yet to be seen. But he'll be glad to help us. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not a problem. We came here to pick up some merchandise. Let's get us sorted.
ちょっといいですか
Our funds are limited. We are poor. We have not much to spend. Do not go overboard. Do not purchase more than 10 items.
わかった
All right, but make sure to read on about everything. What's this? This is talk. What is the guild? A group of people in the same kind of business who cooperate with each other. Prices on items can vary from store to store. Hard to do business if there isn't a base price. Price fixing? I mean, I guess. That's what the Merchants Guild is for. We manage wholesale and keep prices stable throughout the city. I mean, stable makes it sound good, yes. I require everyone who wants to do business around here register with the guild. So everyone can be in on it. Look, we're all competing with each other, but there's a certain limit to that competition, you know? Our store, Recettear, is already in the books. It ain't all paperwork and red tape. Now that I'm a member, I can pick up stock for the shop and get access to a few other benefits. They're here to help. What can I do here? I'll be able to get goods for a set price. They can get practical stuff, weapons, armor, venturing necessity, clothing. But in the main market, I can get food, books, assorted knickknacks. The flashy and rare stuff is out of their league, though. If I've got a mind to get my mitts on that kind of stuff, I have to go dungeon stomping myself or buy it. Okay, so maybe, even though I just run a shop, maybe I have to go kill some monsters myself to get the good stuff. They'll buy off excess stock. They buy low as a rule. If I want to make profit, yeah, I gotta scam the customers. I will not make enough money just selling to the guild. About merchant levels. my ability as a merchant. Figure out how to redecorate or expand my store. Might be able to convince him to let us look at... Oh, they have more premium items, but that's not... We're not good enough for that yet, though. How do we raise that level? You know, commerce. Commerce. About the town. City's getting a bit famous for the old ruins. Seeing a steady stream of adventuring types. Here to try to strike it rich off undiscovered treasures. Hunting for fat loot, they call it. This game did come out in 2010. I don't know. He doesn't know why they chase after these big loots. But a lot of merchants have come to the city. Business has never been better. For looking for one, a few in Plaza. Take to the city's biggest pub. Not too hard to sell those wandering types a little bit of liquid pleasure. Liquor. Liquor always sells, no matter where you are in the world. I doubt we have a liquor license. Praise be to Seekers. Might check the Adventurers Guild. They arrange exploration efforts. They're only open at certain times. Pub is in the evening. Merchants Guild all the time. Wait. How does he find the time to visit that pub? When does he go home? And the kind of wife he does, he'd be working the sauce at all hours too. Oh. His work ethic is because of his miserable marriage. I mean, if this game was made today, he would tell us that he's in on that Sigma grind set, but that was not when this game was made. About the unknown items. If we go dungeon diving, we'll find a lot of stuff. I won't be able to identify him. He'll bet his hat. We'll find mystery ingredients. I'll be tearing my hair out over junk I keep finding in them. As my merchant level goes up, I'll be able to sort that out. Pick best materials and... Yes, it's just like an instinctual thing that we have to develop. I manage to get out of death traps safely, and time to identify everything safely. I won't know what I'm carrying until I leave. Fusion, ha. Once a few merchant levels under my belt, I'll be able to fuse items. Quite a few items I can only get by doing that. Real familiar with that furnace. What I put in affects what I get out. If I put materials of +2 quality, I'll get an item of similar quality. I don't want to waste good materials on some mediocre thing I can just buy. Another thing to keep in mind, it can be tempting to keep my best quality items to myself for personal use. That's right. You don't sell the best stuff. You keep that for your own use. My customers know quality goods when I see them. I earn a lot of respect if I sell top-shelf merchandise. A couple of stages to what I can pull off with fusion. Experiment, come back here often. And that's everything, it looks. Buy. Okay, I can buy a worn sword. I can buy a long sword. Let's see, purchase price is 140. This is 840. Well, I could buy the long sword, but that's most of my money. Daggers, let's see. 9, yeah. Staves. I think I'm gonna have to buy the trash. Because, like, I could buy, like, one good thing, but... large variety of things that we could be buying. Alright. Adventurers need swords. Let's buy 3. Probably like a mage might want a staff. And a bow could be good. And that's probably it. That's probably everything. Well, I could buy clothes for... yeah. Okay, now that's everything. That's perfect. Oh, a startup gift. Walnut bread, good. It's our only piece of food in the world. We can't afford... Yeah, we can't afford food, sir. Capitalism-o. Adam Smith would be proud of us. All right, I guess let's, Okay, I can't go to anywhere else. I have to go back to my store.
ここ重要ですよ
Okay, crash course of running an item shop. What do we do?
そうですね
Yep, display the items. People, yeah, people need to see the stuff we're selling. Get them near the counters. When I know where I want to place something, choose what I want to place in that spot by pressing the primary button. Yeah, that's the... I'm assuming it's the key I've been tapping all this time, which has been the Z key. Because how else have I been advancing through this text? What I place will affect how people perceive the store. Think carefully. Right. Now, to start off... Okay, line up what I purchased. Let's do it. I mean, I would think I'd want to put it, like, in the window, right? Like, people walking by would see it.
ちょっといいですか
Yes. Here. What is it? Yes, the counter's by the window. That's what I'm thinking. Eye-catching items. Well, we only have garbage tier. We don't have any prize items to show off. Like, if it's this or nothing, really. I mean, maybe if I get, like, something valuable, we'll put it there. But, like, right now, like, what else do I have to put it here? Like, this is the stuff that I can sell. I don't have anything else.
何がいいかな
I don't want to sell my walnut bread. It's the only food I have in the world.
何がいいかな何を置こうかな
We need to live, Tier. We need to live. I guess maybe we could like put it in the back. Maybe no one will see it. Should do for displaying our wares. Are we sure it doesn't look dumb?
そうですね
Everything looks good enough. Okay, how to actually sell things. Please go sit in the counter. So are we going to adopt a hard sell technique? Items are in place. We need to learn how to actually sell things. Okay, Tier, go by the door and yell at people going by. Get their attention. I'll man the register. Lecture on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. We're listening, Professor. We're listening. When a customer enters, greet them with a big welcome. Welcome. They'll make them feel comfortable and relaxed while in the store. We want them to feel comfortable. We don't want them to feel that they're entering some sort of shoddy dive, selling subpar goods, only to try to, scam them out of their money. We don't want them to feel that way. Typical customer will find an item they want. They'll come over to the counter to pay for it. Please demonstrate. Could I get this, please? Yeah. What they want will be in the target window. Be able to see the name and base price. Play close attention to the base price. Let's see. If I press button 3, view expanded information on the item in question. I wonder which button that is. Well, I mean, if the primary button is Z, maybe it's C. It is C. Insult custom.exe if I want to check or alter buttons. Button 3? Custom.exe? What does it all mean? I must decide what price I want to offer. Try and name a price higher than the base. Let's name a price. Let's see. So this is, we don't have a long sword. This is just, you know, theoretical if we had a long sword. Base price serves as default. Raise my offer, press up. A nice 150% maybe. And so I adjust my offer. Customer is satisfied with the offer. It's a sale. I get a little bit of experience along with the money. If my price is too high, a customer can walk out. I need to determine the proper price. I want to extort as much money as I can, but I also don't want to make it obvious. Customer disagrees with the price. Maybe we can haggle. I need to make him comfortable. Do not make it so outrageous that the customer feels that I'm not acting in good faith. They disagree but stay, offer a new price. Lower my offer a little, and then tell them about how much my nuts are being twisted. Keep repeating that, Reset. Ow, my nuts are being twisted. You're twisting them so hard right now. Customers may be trying to sniff out a better price. They're really willing to pay my initial price. Do I want to test that? Are they bluffing? Do I want to test that? I want to keep haggling. How regular customer the person is. You're starting out, not be able to haggle very long. I don't have regulars yet. After customers begin to trust us a little, haggle for a longer period. Time to put theory into practice. Okay. Welcome.
Could I get this, please?
Okay, I pick a price, right? Needs to be higher than the base price. All right, so like I said, we'll try 150%. I would probably haggle a little at this point. Now for the fine art of haggling. Lower my price slowly. There's a limit how long I can do it. Deduce a customer's desired price, go from there. How do I deduce? Large number of stores sell at about 30% over base price. It's not a hard and fast rule. People will usually accept that. Usually. If I can manage to go over that, I'll make a lot of money. Don't want to risk riding my customer. Is there a way to attract suckers in particular tier? Try to get that kind of customer base in my store. You know, suckers in particular. Okay. Here's haggling.
Could you make it a little bit cheaper?
Okay, gotta make it cheaper, but not too cheap. There. You're twisting my nuts, sir. This is technically cheaper, but still high. It would be up to the temperament of the customer as to whether or not I make a sale. Covers just about everything. Put the entire lecture into practice all at once. If I can sell tier an item, I will be ready for what lies ahead. Let us begin.
I would like this, please.
Alright, we will go for, as I said, the 150% of base price to start.
Could you go a little lower, perhaps?
Okay, sir. I'll go down to 4,200, but you're twisting my nuts.
Could you go a little lower, perhaps?
Well, geez, sir. My 9 children are going to go hungry tonight if I go this low, but for you, sir, you're just twisting my nuts so much, it hurts so bad. I'll drop it down to 3,900. Just for you.
Yes, an excellent price.
Thank you so much. I sold a steel sword for 3,900 picks. Yeah, let's just do it again, just to be sure.
I would like this, please.
Are we just doing the same thing again? I thought we were going to go for like a different item, a steel sword again. A little lower. I went down to, has 140. Could you go a little lower? All right, I'm gonna go 130.
ダメダメです
Was that too long?
いらっしゃいませいくらにしようかないくらにしようか
Okay, let's try going directly to 130. Still lower.
そうですね
There we go. An excellent price.
ありがとうございました
Thank you, sir. I hope my nuts can recover from your persistent twisting.
売れたよ
I sold it for 3,600. Expertly done. Thank you, Tier. Expertly. That's how it goes. I am quite good for someone who has never done this before. A little bit of time left today. Let's go ahead and open the store proper. Right, just handle it the same way. Am I sure it'll be okay? Salesmanship is more of an art than it is a science. That's correct.
お店開けますね
It's a fine art. All right. Hello, welcome. You're buying my only food.
いくらにしようかな
Well, I mean, that is the only thing in this store that is actually any good, isn't it? Clearly, it's worth a premium. That's a bit expensive, isn't it?
いくらにしようかな
Well, ma'am, you've got your hand right up in there, and I'm at your mercy, ma'am. I mean, I guess things are gonna be tight tonight when I'm trying to make the books meet, trying to make those ends meet, and writing it all down in my ledger. But for you, ma'am, I guess I'll just have to go without tonight. Go without food. Woman likes it.
ありがとうございました
Please come again.
売れたよ
I sold it. We made a profit. Hmm.
おめでとうございます
I did well. I made her feel... I sold it for more than it was worth, and I made that woman feel guilty about it. It's a win-win. Reset. I sold stuff, like, to a people. Hey, Tier. I'm so happy. I did it. Papa, I did it. Is Papa dead? Is Papa looking down at us from above?
こうして私たちの
That's how we started running this item shop.
始まりましたそもそもなぜ私たちが
Yeah, why did we start doing this? We need backstory.
話は私とティアが出会った時に
Uh-huh. I don't know if we actually need backstory. But we're getting it. Need to find out how these two met and decided to open a shop. Wow, Tyr is a really big fairy, isn't she? Like, usually a fairy is gonna be like a small thing. Like Navi, right? Like, Tyr is just like a short girl. How does she even stay in the air with those wings? Let's see. Calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. Why did he say he was gonna be a hero? He took off without saying he'd be back. Well, surely Papa will come back someday. Yeah, let's not worry about that. He'll he'll be fine. And coming back. He's both of those things, blah. Papa wouldn't knock. Must be someone that is not Papa.
Hi.
Who is it? There's no one here. What's this at my feet?
こんばんは。
Okay, so maybe Tear is smaller than she appeared on that screen. If Recette did not notice her at first. Recette Lemongrass is our full name. She is the one as very she just came, this is our house, Miss Fairy. Like, you're a guest here. Yes, I guess we are. She's an agent of the Term Finance Company. Finance? What are these words? I don't know what these mean. Oh. Dad owes some money, huh? Here's the contract and identification. Well, this all looks like it's in order. What do these words mean? Loan? Repayment? Tear is here for their money. If I can't repay, oh, the house is gonna be seized. What's facilitating collateral? Those are sounds coming out of your mouth, but I don't know the meaning. Wait, it's a bad thing, isn't it?
でも。
But yeah, Dad's not here. Oh, he was in a fracas. A fracas involving a dragon. But he never came back after the fracas. Even if he is not, the contract covers the eventuality that he might die in combat. How does it cover it? Well, we are the remaining member of the household, so we inherit his debt, is how that works. I barely have enough money to live by myself. They're not going to require us to pay it all at once. They're not monsters demanding this child repay her father's debt. Not all at once. There's like some time before the payment is due. So, are we going to get sold off to parts in distant foreign land to repay Papa? I mean, that's an option, Recette. That's an option we have to consider. Can we survive with only 2 internal organs? Maybe if we eat a lot of spinach, that can replace this. I don't think that's how that works.
そんな。
What are we gonna do?
話を聞いてください。
Tyr has an idea. Where are we getting these ludicrous ideas from? Tyr would never do such a thing. No. She was saying here that Recette wouldn't have to resort to these tactics. Look, all that Tyr is going to require us to do is to make this small child start her own business. Yeah, repay the debt via labor. Well, I mean, it's not child labor. Recette would be managing a shop. It's child management. That's completely different. I've never worked a single day in my life. Yeah, look, you don't need to be experienced to start a business. Are we willing to work? If we don't, then we lose the house. And we'll have to leave. Those who don't work, don't eat. Oh, we are backed into a corner. A corner called capitalism. We'll have to do it.
でも
But what could we even do? We have no skills. But Tyr has an idea. City's an adventuring hub. House fences out onto one of the main city lanes, and... Okay, so the house is our store. That's where we got the store from. We already had it. We just, you know, rearranged things to turn it into a store. Item store? But this is where I sleep. Well, now it's where we work. Where did Recette go? She was doing market research. Where could she have gone? Probably fled. All I did was threaten to take everything she ever knew and loved. She must be confused. Her father is probably, well... Wait outside? Ah. She's making a sign. Our shop sign. Can't be a shop without a sign, it's true. She's right about that. It's quite well made. However... the sign is nice. Yeah, the name. We're just taking our two names and slamming them together, huh? We're partners. Isn't it neat? The sentiment is commendable, but... the two of us opening the store. The name should reflect that. Does Tyr not like it? Recettear, ho! Tyr is not thrilled. Let's pronounce it even slightly, and... Recettear. Racket. Job is going to be even more difficult than she thought. So a fairy suddenly entered my life and demanded I pay her an obscene amount of money. Not really how you imagine a fairy entering your life, but I guess it's the most realistic way it could happen. How is it possible to... oh, it's entirely possible to sleep this much each day. Look, sleep is where Recette doesn't owe money, so of course that's where she wants to spend most of her time. Do the very best we can. Gotta get up. Who's on first? That's who's on first. The clock does not have a good morning hand. Well, maybe they should. My clock does. It's on 5. I'm the proprietor of an item shop now. I need to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Yeah, at some point you kind of have to... you kind of have to do that. Why is she so... why is she smiling so much? Recette had a nice dream. Let's give it our all today. I gotta wash up and go downstairs. Let's do it. Day 2. We have an item shop. We have stuff. It's cool and awesome. What do we do now? That's up to me. If I sit at the counter, I can open immediately. We can reorganize the shop. We could search for new stock. Around town or elsewhere. How do I choose? Running a place like this is more of an art than it is I can simply follow a map through. Gotta pick something. Deal with it when it comes. Alright. Well, I do have most of my original stock. Might as well try to sell it. Oh, a couple of old men. My daughter-in-law asked to pick up the worn sword. Alright. I've been going with 150 base price. Let's go with 140 to start with. Can't I go a little lower? Sir, I can, but you know, I haven't eaten in 3 days. And now, due to you, it looks like it's going to be going on for... At this point, Recette needs to learn how to make her stomach rumble on command. That would be a valuable skill to learn for this shop. It's a fine price. Alright, made a little bit of profit. Hello, everyone. Clothes, yes. Everyone needs clothes. Gotta make it cheaper. Alright, sir. But after this reaming, I won't be able to sit down for a day. What does that mean? What does that mean? I sold the clothes. Looking for something? My wife asked me to pick up this worn sword. All right, sir. Hopefully hopefully I'll be able to make enough that me and my 5 sisters will all be able to eat and wash up tonight. It's day by day, sir. It's day by day. Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring? Can't buy it at that price? Oh, sir. Well, you're taking food out of my stomach, sir. It's like you're taking your hand, reaching down my throat, taking the few crumbs of bread that are in there and just, like, pulling it out. That's what you're doing right here, sir. That seems fair. Thank you so much. Sold the sword. There's still, like, a few items. Hello. Would I sell the staff? Of course I would sell this staff. I'm selling it for 420 picks, sir. If you know what I mean. I think you know what this is. I think you know what you do with this staff. Wink, wink, sir. Can't bring it down just a hair. Well, if it's a hair you need, sir, I guess I can give you a hair. Though I mean, oof. Sir, if I can't pay off my debt, I might be dead this time next week. You might be talking to a dead child right now, sir. Would you be able to live with that on your conscience? Apparently he can. Apparently he can live with that on his conscience. Well, we sold a couple things. Well, we sold walnut bread, worn sword, clothes, worn sword. Needs improvement, though. Needs improvement. Yes, dear. What's up? Concerning the debt. Yes, what's the suggestion? What is it? Well, yeah, we absolutely cannot pay back the entire debt all at once. Smaller weekly payments to slowly chip away at it. Are you going to start teaching Recette about the concept of interest tier? Are you going to expose the child to such an idea right now? I don't think she could take a tier. I don't think she could take it. You see, Recette, when you pay the weekly installments, some of it goes to the principal, but most of it is going to go to something called interest. And, well, you know, you never told me how big this debt is, actually. Yeah, we would faint if we found out. So it's a secret. Look, when we pay it off, it'll be a surprise. It'll be a pleasant surprise. I'd faint. As the store begins to build up steam, we can increase payment size. 10,000 pix payment due. The repayment date nearest to the current date, along with the amount due, will be displayed on the calendar in the main menu. So you always have that, you know, that feeling of dread in the back of your mind, pushing you along, motivating you. That's the way it works. That's how you motivate yourself to move forward, to not be content, to keep working. It's that feeling of dread. Be sure to check it regularly. I'll keep an eye on it. Well, maybe we should go out and see if we can do something else here. Like, hey, what's at the Adventurers Guild? What is this place? This is the Adventurers Guild. Manages expeditions. 2 places where adventurers can expedite to. These are referred to as dungeons. Adventurers need approval to visit these dungeons. Just can't go into a dungeon and pick everything up. And then we can sell everything at 100% profit. It is a very good idea, but it's dangerous. We need to hire an adventurer. Can I just pick anyone? It's complicated. Even if I pay them, they may not want to risk their lives for the benefit of me. I turn away people they don't know. You need to get to know them first and build up a certain level of camaraderie. And then if they give me a symbol of the guild membership, it takes the form of a card. I can bring the adventurer with us. Like yeah, exactly, small child. It's like they're inviting us to a dinner party, except the guests will attempt to eat us. They usually don't include the beasts and the animals trying to kill us. The analogy works okay, though. We need to meet an adventurer. Should not be that difficult. Run an item shop, so we should get a few adventurers coming in here. Oh yeah, I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Just be careful that Recette is not on the menu. Huh? Something wrong. That guy over there. That looks like a protagonist if I've ever seen one. If he can't work, he can't get the money. If he can't get them, yeah, that's right. First you get the weapons, then you get the money, then you get the items. We all know that famous quote. If he can't get the items, he can't work. If he had a few things, he could at least visit the Hall of Trials. What's going on? He's complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Test? Okay, so I don't let just anyone in. I can only officially work for the guild after passing a test. Yes. An idea? Boah? It's a good confusion sound. We have found our first adventure. Yeah, we got to get someone who is having problems getting started in their career, get in good with them, and then, like, maybe we can do each other favors. Like, they can fight monsters for us, and maybe we can supply weapons.
ちょっと
Son of a... Burn what cash we had getting to the city.
どうすっかな。
He has no money for dinner? What's he even gonna eat? And now he's hungry.
ちょっといいですか
Hello! I recognize that look on your face. It's the look of despair. Because you have no money or prospects? I know it well. Huh?
と
We are a pair of merchants. Yep, we heard you yelling. He's too broke and too seedy to buy anything. Yeah, so it'd be a waste of time trying to sell him. But what if we could offer something that won't require money? Just, you know, you just have to risk your life. For us. Let's go with him to the Hall of Trials. And we can give you the equipment you need. But it's for business. If he passes the trial, then he provides us his card. And help him clear the dungeon. And then we're eternal friends. Business friends. But we can fulfill needs that the other has. And maybe things will turn out well for the both of us. I mean, this really only works out if we don't die in the dungeon. But if we survive the dungeon, it works out.
Yes.
Yep, he's backed into a corner. He literally cannot refuse, otherwise he has nowhere to live and nowhere to eat. He's gonna die on these streets. The perfect business partner. One we can take advantage of. Yatta. Translation, yayifications. It's a direct translation, by the way. Very literal. I'm Recette. I'm Tyr. This is Louis. He's Louis the swordsman. But does he even have a sword? Can he be a swordsman without a sword? Visit the central market, pick up food and restoratives. Return here when he's ready. He'll be waiting here. I love being able to relax in the plaza and not have to think about capitalism. That's a good skill to be able to relax on command. It is healthy. Stress is unhealthy. Stress will, you know, it does nothing good for you. It's good to be able to just relax and take your mind off of things. Let's go to church. Came from a finance company. Right? Employed by them. No, it's not accurate? Okay, she's a temp? She doesn't work full-time for term, but she's working for them through another organization. So she's not an employee, which means she doesn't get any benefits. And part of her salary goes to the temp agency. Yeah, I'm just surprised she hasn't been able to get a full-time job. Almost all fairies in human society belong to a fairy-specific... Wow, really? Someone's got a monopoly on fairy labor? There are a few free agent fairies out there. It can be difficult for fairies to find employment in human society. The agencies were founded an age ago to help facilitate fairy livelihoods. That's amazing. Tyr is maybe not that convinced about how amazing it is. Okay, learning a lot of lore about this world. Came to the market, pick up some things. There we got a tree seed necklace, a cloth cape, old muffler, summer sandals, out of stock. We wouldn't be able to afford it anyway. An unthankful statue. What? Books. Food. Food is good. Medicines, out of stock. All right. Man, we said that we were going to get supplies and then go back. Like, we have so little money. Do we actually want to spend our money on any of this? I'm unsure. We don't actually have anything to sell. What if we go back to the Merchants Guild? Let's see. Well, we can't buy the longsword. You don't have the money to do that. I mean, I assume our swordsman needs a sword. I think he said he didn't have anything. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess it's not clear if he actually has an inventory. But I didn't get the impression he had anything on him. But if we're going to the dungeon, it sounded like we were going to help him fight monsters. Does that mean we will need weapons ourselves? Well, I could buy 2 swords just in case, and if I don't need them, if I don't need to use them to fight, I could sell them. So either way, it's probably fine. Let's see. Oh, he has worn sword, leather armor, wooden shield, old muffler. Let's see. Well, I don't know if I would have any money for anything else now. Like, we could get some food. Would food, like, restore health? Could buy an apple. Apple has been bought. What about a candy? Expensive candy. All right, let's see how this goes. Well, this is what we're bringing. Is that good? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. The Hall of Trials. Is this the dungeon? Welcome to the jungle. Are we gonna hold him back? We're not a monster slayer. We are a small child. Yeah, we're safe. Okay, we have a protective field around us, but not Louis. Not him. To the monsters, we may as well be invisible. That's amazing. Louis is safe? No. He is here to be an adventurer. But we don't need to worry about that. We're intangible to everything inside the place. We can directly manipulate nothing. Can't collect things. Yeah, Louis has to be able to interact with the world. He'll pick stuff up for us. And if he's injured, we can place him in the field and retreat. We can take very little else since we have to carry him. 1 item at most. We don't lose everything? Yeah, she'll explain more if we have to. Get out safely, bring as much as our bags can allow us to carry. As much as our bags will allow, our bags are not bottomless. If we're out of space, it'll be up to us to decide what to keep or discard. Adventurer focuses on adventure. We keep track of the loot. I guess it makes sense. KO day. Let's get to it. Sure.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし行きましょう
Okay, I'm controlling him. And that's how we swing our sword.
くらえ。
And he has like a special attack. Oh, I used up some SP doing that. Fortunately, these slimes are kind of aimless. Kind of bouncing around like bouncy balls. Oh, a trap. It released more balls.
レベルが上がったよ レベルが上がったよ
Why is there a question mark there? My sword does do nothing to the question mark.
大丈夫 大丈夫ですか
But I guess there's like a little bit more floor to look at. I guess we've moved around in a loop.
さて行きましょうかよし行きましょう 大丈夫ですか ダメです大丈夫大丈夫 大丈夫ですか
いいぜ。
Well, this, okay. Using the sword on the sword worked that time. Using sword on some other items. Okay, that one worked on that. Using sword on question mark on the first floor didn't seem to do anything. I guess let's go to the next floor.
行きましょうか。よし、行きましょう。
Oh, something that is not a slime.
いくぜ。
さて、行きましょうか。頑張ってください。大丈夫ですよ。
You know, one has to ask, why is it that it's considered acceptable to kill these monsters with a sword, but why is it not acceptable to, say, kill the debt collection agency with a sword? Who decided to make... Who decided on those rules? Can we maybe open this up to public debate in the town square? This is... Did we do it?
やったぜ。
We cleared the Hall of Trials. Sweet mystery of life, now you give me money. Way to go. This is all thanks to us. There is a treasure chest ahead. It behooves us to investigate. We like go... Yeah, Tear likes going for the money. She has her eyes on the prize.
そんなことありません。
She does not agree to the idea that she only has eyes for money. She is not a flying ball of greed. Hey now. I love treasure too. It's fine that Tyr is a flying ball of greed. Now Tyr just feels she's misunderstood. She's just a good employee is what she's good contractor. Good contractor. Contents of the chest? What are they? Hey. Cards? An Adventurer's Guild card. Yep, giving one to me. Okay. There we go, we got the card. No, we'll take the first card. I want his card. I'd love to take his A card.
おう、よろしくな。
Yes, let us adventure some more.
まったく。
Young people. It's a door. That. It's commonly referred to as a goho. A door of return. Return to town in an instant. We've cleared the dungeon. They could be encountered during normal exploration. They usually appear roughly every 5 levels.
でも、
If we take this back to town when we're halfway in, don't we have to start at the beginning? No. We can head back to the floor that had a door on it. If we don't use a door, we do have to restart. Alright, so it's like a checkpoint.
そうですね。
But it takes time. Everything takes time. And leaving ends the current contract. We would have to rehire him or choose a new one. If there's something specific in a dungeon that we want, we could ignore the doors and press onward. But we do have to go home now. We completed the Hall of Trials. We got the prize. In the future, Try to avoid referring to this as going home. What, are we like breaking a copyright or something, Tier? I'm a little unfamiliar. All right. Apple, candy, sword, leather boots, sword, slime. Okay, what do we do with slime fluid? Is this the body of a slime or the blood that holds it together? Who can tell, really? I guess someone wants to buy this. Slime fluid, rusty dagger, scrap plate, summer sandals, slime fluid. See? Look at all this stuff we get by adventuring. It's adventuring clearly a necessary part of capitalism. We did it. What would be good? Ooh, some nice summer sandals in the window. Some nice slime fluid in the window. Some food stuffs. Another sword. What about a rusty dagger? And a scrap plate. Here's some boots. And slime fluid. There we go. Well, it's almost night, but maybe there's time for a customer? Hello there. Wants that. Get it sorted. All right. Maybe let's go up to 130%. Charge a little less than that. Sir, I've just been in a labyrinth full of monsters, and you are causing me so much more pain than any of the monsters did. You're causing me emotional pain, sir. I expect this from foul monsters found in a dank dungeon. But to get this sort of treatment from my fellow man, I'm losing faith in humanity due to you, sir. But because it's you, and only you, I will give you this discount. I would not do this to anyone else. Thank you, sir. That staff exploded into coins. I sold it. Well, hello. How much are those sandals? You have a good eye, sir. Those are straight from the dungeon. A slightly better deal. Oh, sir. Oh, sir. I feel... Oh, you're causing me physical pain, sir. I have stomach pangs. Sharp pains from deep within. Caused from hunger, sir. And because I'm giving you this discount, that money that I just took off, that was the money I was going to use to buy my dinner, sir. That's what that was. That's what... I hope you can live with that. Thank you, sir. We sold the summer sandals. Oh, hi, it's you. Ring it up. A wooden bow. All right. Well, whoops. Oh. Let's see. That was the wrong one. Well, let's see. Well, because it's you and we're professional, you know, we're professional. We're co-workers, really. I'll just go 110%. 110%. That's like, you know, that's an insider deal. Good night. Good night. Profits. Oh, we exceeded expectations. Day 3 went much better than day 2. And day 4 begins. And with that, I think that is our tryout of Recettear, an item shop tale. Story about a child who ends up inheriting a massive debt from her father who was gone missing and maybe dead. may be killed by a dragon, and is forced to to turn her home into a small business, or else she'll be out on the streets. It's a trial by fire for poor Recette. Fortunately, she's taken it all in stride with a smile. And that's been our look. It's been our look. A sad, tragic tale. But maybe things might turn out well for Recette if she is able to grasp the reins of capitalism and learn how to ride that wild beast. Maybe she just might come out of it okay. What does AI-generated rock think about Recettear and Item Shop Tale? Well, let's see. Let me take a look. What I looked at, I wanted to get an image of what would the AI generator, what would it think of if I entered Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson capitalism ho? What would it come up? The results I didn't think were that evocative of capitalism, but it did come up with this, which is The Rock not wearing a shirt, but there's like a line that's been generated around his neck, which I think is an approximation of a tie. I think that's what that's supposed to be. It's not really a tie, but I think the AI approximated a tie around his neck. So I think that is a fair... I think that is a fair image of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson engaging in capitalism. He made a lot of money not wearing a shirt in his wrestling days. That's capitalist rock right there. I can feel the capitalism within. I can feel the money being made. And that has been our look, our hour-long tryout of Recettear and Item Shop Tale. I thought it's pretty neat. Wasn't really sure what it was going to be, if you're just going to hang out in this item store all the time or what. But no, there's a fair variety of what you're doing in it. You're not just manning the shop, but you're also going out into the dungeons. It's a little bit of a top-down Zelda-ish dungeon exploring, fighting monsters kind of thing, which gives you big rewards. I mean, you gotta find some way to start off taming the monster of capitalism, and killing some actual monsters and taking their treasures is a good start. Look, many people who run successful businesses got started because their parents gave them the money to do it. Recette is starting out in the hole already. The only thing she got from her dad was crippling debt. So she has to figure out what she can do to make it happen. And you know, so far in this tryout, she seems like she was off to a fairly good start. That's been our look at Recettear.